So I lost my dignity because of hunger.
Please know that everyone who has seen your reports, who have heard you sharing what you have witnessed, what you have struggled with, and what you have seen, both as a journalist and as a father of a family, you have made a great difference, as have so many of your fellow journalists in Gaza. One of the things that you said when we spoke 2 years ago was that at the end of the day, what this is about democracy. It's about justice. It's about having what any other normal people living a normal life expects in their life, to have control over their lives, to have a say, to have justice, to have fair play. And all you were asking for is for the same thing for your own people. I'd like you to just share with us, how hopeful are you? Do you think there is even a remote chance that that could be the future for Palestine, a future of democracy and coexistence? Or has everything been destroyed? Is it all now a hopeless dream? Which way do you feel?
If you ask the Israeli citizens about coexistence with Palestinians or living side by side with them, I think maybe you will find just 5% will say yes, maybe less, because the environment is very full of hatred and anger and so on. How it has been changed because of what is running on the ground. It is not logic to us, Israeli or Palestinian. It is not logic to ask him while bloodshed is running. No way. To ask him about coexistence, I mean. To ask Palestinian or Israeli one. There are lots of speech about the Palestinian curriculum. It is full of bad things and things against peace process and blah 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 blah. All of this speech, but I do not hear anybody talks about the Israeli school curriculum. Got it? This is the main point, as it is a part of media. Now social media is full of things which flame hatred between. I remember and I hear lots of stories about coexistence, about people, life between Palestinians and Israelis, how they are friends, how the Israelis used to come to Gaza to fix their cars in Gaza, to attend wedding in Gaza, to to smoke with underworld and vice versa. You know, lots of things. Normal life. Now it is no way, it doesn't happen. Even the West Bank, it doesn't happen like before. So the first thing, stop craziness in media, to clean the school curriculums from crazy things in both sides, and try to spread the culture of coexistence. It begins from here, from culture. The main point is the culture, but it is not logic that we see that bombing airstrikes and raising houses and killing families and talk about coexistence. No way.
It is amazing to me that after 2 years of suffering what you and your family and your people have suffered, that you can still today talk about coexistence. You absolutely amaze me, and you actually give me hope that there may indeed be a future to look forward to.
Thank you. I think that, but coexistence or reconciliation or whatever, along with extremists like Smotrich, like being fear in Israel, the extremist minister, it is no way. The first thing is to get rid of them, before. And also, I think that there is something important that is humanize. I am, as a citizen or as a father, I cannot think of I cannot think in coexistence or democracy while I'm hungry. I cannot think in coexistence or democracy while my kids are hungry. I cannot think in democracy and coexistence while I'm losing my dignity. No way. Rebuild humanity in ours, inside ours. I will give you an example to save lots of time. In the beginning of war, I refused to knock the door of UNRWA or WFP or any other human organization. I refused to go to knock the door or to register my name for I need food because my dignity prevented me. I thought it is violation of my manhood. It is not fair. I have been embarrassed. I can't. It is against my character. It is against my against my belief. It is just for poor people. The poor people who cannot find money. But day after day, month after month, I did it. So I lost my dignity because of hunger. Even in the wave of the harsh starvation, do you think I can think of coexistence while starvation, while my kids and me are hungry, and my wife, and even how can I think in coexistence while my mother, who is now about 90-year old, in need is for diapers, but I cannot find, and I clean her stool and her urine without diapers. I'm thinking of diapers. I'm thinking of the stool and urine of my mother more than Israel and coexistence. So let's begin from down,
Yeah.
from the basics.